It's time to meet Clifton.
With your host, Ray Grabowski.
Here's Ray.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Meet Clifton. My name is Ray, and this guy on my left is George Silva, my co-host. Welcome, George.
Welcome.
Nice to see you back. We missed you last time. Well, the holidays are officially upon us, and I'm sure you're all stuffed from leftover turkey dinner. So let us entertain you for a bit. There's much to do and very little time to do it in. So why don't we just listen to some good music by our friends at Two Tones. Take it away.
Silver bells on strings.
Our guests for this evening's Meet Clifton are, representing the Passaic County Historical Society, Maria Caparelli and Drea DeLuca. Licensed acupuncturist and herbalist, Alaina Scordilis. And senior counselor for Passaic County One-Stop Career Center, Duan Bogert. And more music by the Two Tones. All this and more on Meet Clifton.
For Christmas is you.
Clifton, and by extension, Passaic County has a rich tradition spanning farther back than just 100 years. While you have no doubt heard us talking about the centennial celebration that has been going on all year, there are many aspects of Clifton's history that go far beyond the past century. Here to explain the famous Lambert Castle are Maria Caparelli and Drea DeLuca. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming out. I think most people in Clifton, have seen Lambert Castle, or at least the towers. But I know you're part of the Historical Society, so let's explain the Passaic County Historical Society. Drea, I guess, or
the Historical Society was formed in 1926, and it's a private, not-for-profit educational organization. The purpose is to cultivate interest in the history of Passaic County. We're supported by membership, special events, such as our ongoing boutique, and this helps to contribute to our mission.
Okay, now, Lambert Castle, how did it become the home for the Historical Society? Because that's what it is now, right? It's the
Exactly. We've been there for a good number of years. Originally, we were housed in the Danforth Library in Paterson. And as time went on, we acquired many different artifacts and items of interest for our library, and they just didn't have room for us anymore. It so happened at that time, the Passaic County Park Commission, headed by Garrett Hobart Jr., purchased Lambert Castle. Now, Jenny Tuttle Hobart, who was Garrett Hobart Jr.'s mother, used her influence to get the Passaic County Historical Society out of Danforth Library and into Lambert Castle.
Okay, now, most of us know, but maybe we could explain, where is it located?
Lambert Castle is located at 3 Valley Road, and it's on the border of Clifton and Paterson.
All right, and just explain, for those who don't know, what is Lambert Castle?
Okay, so presently Lambert Castle is a museum, and it houses a reference library for all Passaic County. Our director, curator is Heather Garside, and our librarian is Patrick Burns. The castle was previously the home of Catalina Lambert. He came here from England, and he made his fortune in the silk mills of Paterson. In 1892, he built the castle, which he loved so much, and he died there in 1923.
Okay,
if you want more information about
sure.
the castle, this can be purchased in our museum shop. It's all the pictures and his whole life history. There's a whole bunch of information on him.
now, besides what we're going to get to, is what else can you do at Lambert Castle?
Okay, well, you can come in and you can tour the castle, self-tours, self-guided tours. If you have questions, the docents will help you. You can also view the period rooms. And right now we have, and we're proud, and here's our pictures of Gaetano Federici's exhibit on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
And it's really a must to see it because it's wonderful, wonderful exhibit. And there's also other presentations that go on at that time.
How well, is it open every day? Or
It's open Wednesday to Sunday, 1 to 4.
all during the year?
Yes,
1 to 4.
except during the holiday boutique.
Right. I know George been wanting to go there for a while, but now I don't know why.
I have 2 questions. Can
You don't know why he doesn't go.
Well, the first question is, can somebody use the castle as a party or a wedding?
You want to answer that?
I believe we stopped doing that because
Okay.
unfortunately people don't appreciate the history of the
Right, okay.
castle. And we feel as the society, we're the caretakers, and we are responsible.
I can understand that. Now, the other question is the castle haunted?
Yes. Well, we believe it's haunted
Yes.
because
George is afraid.
because every time we go there, we say hi to Mr. Lampert and we say bye, see you soon. And a lot of my friends would like to sleep there. So it is a question, but we do believe that he's there. He did die there.
Yes, his bedroom was on the 2nd floor, and he died there at 90
Did he ever
years
say
old.
good night to you, or how are you?
Sometimes we hear him creeping around.
Yeah, people have said.
I don't want to scare anyone. But some of the biggest events, and they're upcoming, actually one is actually going on now, so maybe you could just explain some of the upcoming events.
Okay, right now we have the Holiday Boutique.
Which is fantastic.
Which is,
I was
I
there.
know you've been there.
Right.
And I also volunteer. It's 30 years that we're celebrating the Holiday Boutique,
Right.
and you can buy everything you want. Soup, dip, jewelry, clothing, and it's $6 to get in, and you have 2 times to come
Right.
back.
And you could, I know I was there, you could buy a lot of nice things, and actually it's a good opportunity to see the castle.
Right.
If you really want to walk around and see it, it's pretty amazing. It's actually amazing to think that just a
They
few
do a
people
tremendous
live
job
there.
there.
They do.
Tremendous job.
The
The decoration, how long does it take for the
They,
decoration? A month?
they do October, the whole month. All the vendors come in and give us their items, gets counted, gets displayed. Then when they're done, they take them back and get paid for their whatever they sold. And then after that, everything gets cleared out, and I come in with my committee, and we decorate the whole castle. At least 15 trees and 5 mantles, and you can come and do the holiday tour from December 13th to January
Right.
7th.
And I know there's a couple other small events that go
Yes.
on. And what
Yeah.
are those? You could explain
We
just
have
really.
the annual gingerbread contest.
Right.
You can make a gingerbread house. It's open to children that are up to 16 years old. You drop it off at the castle between December 4th and the 8th, and you may use glue to assemble your house.
Okay, and
Then-
February you have.
No, we still have one more thing.
Okay.
We have Sing Along with
Oh.
Santa, and children under 10 can go, Ray, you can come.
Okay.
And Santa and
I'll bring George.
Santa and
It'll be
Mrs.
fun.
Claus, yeah. Santa
two
and
of us.
Mrs. Claus do singing, and you can sit on the floor and have a good time.
Okay, now February.
Now February. Now this is the event that you really should come to. The Masquerade Ball. You can join us for dancing and light refreshments, and you must wear a mask. You can also wear semi-formal attire, and you need to have reservations ahead of time.
Okay, and then you have one more thing I see
We
in
have
April.
we have the big Victorian tea.
Okay.
It's 2 days, April 27th to the 29th, and everyone wears a hat. It's mostly women who go, but men are allowed to come, so you guys are invited to come.
Thank you very much.
And the food is by Sally Lunn. It's so good, food and tea, all kinds of crumpets, and we do have entertainment.
Okay, and if anyone wants more information, we'll leave the webpage address on the.
Right, and
when
we
we
also
finish the
have
show.
genealogy club presentations, summer concerts, and we have Sleepy Hollow, the reading of Sleepy Hollow at Halloween.
Okay, so I think you should take advantage of a little piece of our history. For Clifton, I know most of us have seen it all our lives, but it's nice to go in and see it. So I'd like to thank Drea
Ryan,
and
can I
Maria.
just say one more thing?
Absolutely.
We really need volunteers and members. Maria has the brochures. We have tons of volunteers helping at the boutique, and that's how it's a success. So please think about it, become a member, become a volunteer, call us at the castle. Maria's secretary at Passaic County Historical Society, and I'm on the board of trustees.
Okay, thank you very
Okay,
much. We
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thanks for the
Thank you.
information.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Debbie Oliver from the Recreation Department. I've been asked to share with you some of the upcoming holiday events here in Clifton. And we have a lot of tree lightings that are taking place throughout the city. Things are starting December 1st. The first one will be at 5 p.m. on Lakeview Avenue and Marcellus. Following that will be at Sullivan Square in Botany Village at 6:15. And then get yourself over to First Street parking lot for the 7:15 tree lighting, the main avenue. Also on December 1st will be the candlelight tour held at the Hamilton House Museum, which is on Valley Road. Saturday, December 2nd, we will be having the tree lighting at Athenia from 5 to 6. That's going to take place on the corner of Van Houten and Scales Plaza. December 3rd, which is a Sunday, 5 p.m., be here at City Hall for the City Hall tree lighting, which is a collection of activities as well as the tree lighting. And on December 13th, Join us for the menorah lighting, which will take place at 4 p.m. right here in front of City Hall. Those are two other events that are going to take place at the Recreation Department. One is our holiday door decorating. Register your door by December 1st and get in on the fun. Decorate your door as a family, and we come around and judge them starting the week of December 4th. And then our big event is going to take place on December 9th here at City Hall. It's called Clifton Candyland. It's a collection of events, including crafts, activities, flashlight cane hunt, visit with Santa, rides, carnival games, hot chocolate and cookies, and a train ride throughout City Hall. So come and join us. You can register through the Recreation Department. We hope to see you at all these events. If not, make them to whatever you can and join the holiday spirit with us as we celebrate in Clifton.
Okay, welcome back. Many people experience aches and pains and other ailments as they grow older. And while modern medicine is expensive, some turn to holistic or more traditional forms of healing. Some of those healing methods, and two in particular, come to us from the Far East. Here to explain more is licensed acupuncturist and herbalist Alaina Scordilis. Welcome, Alaina.
Hi.
Thanks so much
How
for
are
coming.
you? Thanks. Hi.
Sure,
Thanks.
Okay, acupuncture, that's not a new concept, but a lot of people still don't understand it, so maybe just explain how acupuncture works.
Well, acupuncture is a traditional Chinese medicine. It's a branch of the Oriental medicine in which an acupuncturist will take small, tiny needles and stick them into certain muscle bellies and nerve bundles to really increase the blood flow and decrease inflammation in the body.
Okay, great. And I have this other question here, qi. Now, is that a concept? What's the word actually mean?
Qi is our vital energy of our body. It's not, you can't hold it, you can't touch it, you can't feel it. It's just all within us. It's like our blood and our body fluids that's within us.
Right. So people come to you for treatment, but what are the possible causes of disease, or pain in the body?
Well, the cause of any type of disease in the body is inflammation. And inflammation is really produced by our diet that we do. It could be from a physical trauma. It could be from a lack of emotional support in our life. So really anything that causes inflammation is going to cause disease in the body.
Okay, so what can it treat? Like someone come to your office and what they would come in for a particular reason?
Some people come to me for insomnia, that they can't sleep at night, infertility problems, gastrointestinal problems if they're having bad digestive problems.
Right.
Stress is a huge problem that we all have, and with our stressors, increased stress is going to increase inflammation, and with increased inflammation, it's going to allow for any type of disease. I have people that have Lyme's disease, they have Bell's palsy in their face, and lack of motor movement within the face, and with the acupuncture needles, with certain nerve bundles, it's going to increase the blood flow, and then it's going to get that nerve and the muscle belly to keep working again.
Right. Now I have to ask this question because I don't know if it deals with mental illness, but can it treat depression or anxieties?
That is my passion, is mental illnesses and diseases. It really can, by balancing all that's within us, by harmonizing the blood and the body fluids and really giving our own body some sort of peace. It allows for depression and anxiety and obsessive compulsive disorder.
Right. That's the OCD.
OCD is a really big thing that we are always thinking about. It's the constant thinking. It's like a circle. So by helping that circle break, then we're able to really help the disease.
I like to ask that because it is rampant. Depression and anxiety. People are medicated. They're over-medicated. I don't know the medication is the best thing, but I think acupuncture, and I've heard that it could be helpful at times for this.
So more and more patients are coming in and saying that they're sick of taking a medicine to take another medicine to take another medicine. This is where acupuncture is really coming in. It has the needles aren't medicated. It's just the body doing its natural thing. You could think of your body almost like a river, and a beaver comes along and builds a dam within the river. So your blood and your body fluids, like the water, is really, it's still flowing, but it's not flowing and getting to the right spots that it needs to. So by moving that dam out of the way with the acupuncture needles, it really allows for the blood to flow to all the parts of the body, which really allows for the potential of the body to heal itself.
And you're trained, so do you have the needles with you?
I do.
Yeah, can we just take a look at
They
that?
are so very different than a hypodermic needle or an injection needle, if you want to see. When you get an injection or you get blood taken, it looks like a triangle, and it's hollow on the inside, so it can actually allow for fluid to either go in or out of the body. The acupuncture needle is like a cat-like hair, very, very fine, very, very small, sterile, of course. You can even run your hand over the needle, and you won't get cut, and when the needle comes out, you're not even going to
Right,
bleed.
because you put these in precise spots on the body for particular conditions.
Yeah, different acupuncture points are specified for certain conditions, and they all have their own category to deal with.
Right. Now, I know before the show I was talking to my co-host George about headaches, but he was
I had
worried.
headaches before real bad, and that's what they gave me, acupuncture. It took a little time, but my headaches did go. They hurt a little bit.
They can give you a little sensation. Let's call it a sensation.
Is that what it is?
It's not. I wouldn't call it pain.
Very low
Small,
tolerance.
like a tiny little mosquito that came up and bit you.
I don't like them either.
What the sensation, though, that you might have been feeling, we talked about before, was the chi.
Right.
So when our body's energy comes to that acupuncture needle, that's what we're doing. That's when you're going to feel that deep pressure within inside, almost like a little fish came up and bit you, and that's what you're going to expect. So when the needle goes in, it's not really the sensation of the needle that hurts. It's more of the body's energy that is grabbing the needle that you're going to feel that sensation.
Yeah, so it might be worth looking into. And I just want to ask you through, a lot of people are on medications. They wonder, does this interfere at all with anything else?
The beauty of acupuncture and Chinese medicine is that it's not going to interfere with any type of medicine that you're taking.
Right.
It's all of your body doing all of the natural work. So when the needles go in, it's enhancing any treatment or any type of medicine that you may be on.
Right.
It may give you the ability to actually decrease any dose that you're on, because it's allowing for that body to really support the body's function.
Hence holistic, where you don't want to do anything through medication. And just briefly, someone comes to you, what's an average treatment like, a session?
Well, first I have to get to know you.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you questions from head to toe, you're going to come in for a headache, and I'm going to ask you about your bowel movements.
Right.
And people look at you funny at first, but it's really our bodies, what we show is really our body telling us what's wrong with us.
Okay.
So I'll ask you a bunch of questions, and then I'll look at your tongue and feel your pulse, because a lot of tongue and pulse shows what's going on within our body.
Right.
And then after I take a bunch of questions, I'll ask you to just lay on the bed. Usually a lot of the acupuncture needles are inserted either in the feet, in the arms, in the chest area, and then some are in the head.
Okay.
You'll be, with the first treatment, probably about an hour for the questions, but then after that, I would just, about 30 minutes in total for a treatment.
I think this is something, a lot of people should look into.
I got one more question.
Oh, sorry, George.
Insurance pays for this?
Insurance does pay. It depends on everyone's insurance policy. Most insurance policies cover pain management, and that's what most people know for acupuncture is for pain management. So, every provider is different. As long as your policy covers it, then it'll be covered.
Beautiful.
And this is something to look into, because holistic approach for many things is worthwhile checking into before we spend thousands of dollars on medication that could hurt you. It's certainly something to look into. If you have more questions, you could research this on the website, or you could get in touch with Alaina if you want. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Hi everyone, welcome to the updates. We have some important information and some fun things happening in Clifton.
Hi everyone. The Clifton Health Department will be having the last rabies clinic for the fall for dogs on November 28th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It'll be held at the DPW Garage, which is on 307 East 7th Street. Rabies vaccinations are free, and if you have any questions, you can call the Clifton Health Department at 973-470-5760. Also, there will be a blood drive at City Hall on Thursday, November 30th from 12:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Please call Community Blood Services to make your appointment at 201-251-3703, and walk-ins are always welcome.
Okay, and on December 1st, the Athena Veterans Post is having their dinner dance Toys for Tots, and the tickets are $25 a person. So please call 973-778-0931 for your tickets, and that's December 1st. December 2nd, the Holy Assumption Church in Clifton on Huron Avenue and Orange Ave is hosting their gourmet fish dinner, and they will have raffle gifts there. Tickets are $25 a person. So please call Olga Gribb at 973-471-3678 for your tickets. A great gourmet dinner. And on December 9th, the Athenia Business Association is hosting their annual holiday party, and that's at the Athenia Veterans Post on Huron Ave. So please call for tickets 201-410-1686. So please consider donating blood, save a life, give a life, and please come out to some of the events as well. Thank you.
There's always events going on all over Clifton during all times of the year. So if you can't donate your money, donate your time, even if it's just to support these events. It really helps us all. Our next guest will be discussing career counseling and terrific resources we have here in Passaic County. Please welcome Senior Counselor at Passaic County One Stop Center, Juan Bogert.
Thanks for coming, my friend.
I know it sounds like a lot, but first, so we could get started, just explain, what is the Passaic County One Stop Center?
Well, the Passaic County One Stop Center, to make it as simple as possible, every county in New Jersey has a one stop.
Okay.
It's a non-for-profit that assists in career and vocational training.
Okay, so now what services, they come through, what services are provided there?
Now, some of the services that we provide GED training,
Okay.
we provide ESL training, that's English as a second language. There's some of our clients that they don't have a good grasp on English as they may be just coming into the country, and we provide that. Some of the other services that we provide is job training in itself, because finding a job is a job within itself.
Right.
So we have what are called Jersey Job Club workshops. Okay. Those workshops, they include interview skills, they include labor market research. So you understand the value of your skill set.
Right.
Other services that we provide are through our Business Resource Center. They're on-the-job training incentives to local businesses.
Right.
Now, those incentives, what they do, they give someone the opportunity to find work and be trained at the same time. So there are funds in a pool of about, let's say, $10,000. Over the course of 6 months, we'll pay half of someone's pay while they're being trained and receiving full-time work. After that, our Business Resource Center even shows the business how they can receive additional credits on their taxes. Another service I can think of off the top of my head that would be great, that I always tell everyone about, it's our $4,000 grant. Now, there's a grant for training, vocational training. It's called in-demand training.
Right.
That grant covers a full grasp of trainings in the vocational field: welding, CDL training, HVAC training. Just some of the examples. Now, the schools that we deal with, they take that $4,000 grant, so the person doesn't have to pay anything additional,
Right.
give them the vocational training, and then provides assistance in them actually receiving work. So that's a part of the whole package. Another thing that we even do also is for all of our clients, we have what's called a career closet. So they can actually come into the one stop if they need help with interview clothes,
Right.
suits, dresses for young ladies, business suits for young ladies. They have that ability to receive those, the assistance with those clothes.
Right, so who are your clients, and how do they reach out to you?
So any New Jersey State citizen can go into any one stop and receive these types of services and help. They can reach out to us at careerconnections.newjersey.gov. That's on the web.
Okay.
They can reach out to us via the phone at 973-742-9226. All they have to do is say, I want to come in and receive some assistance. We have friendly staff that will get them all set and be able to come in and receive that assistance.
Right.
We usually have people come in and do a welcome session to start. So they're actually welcome to the one stop. They get a full grasp of all of these services we just talked about.
So this particular one we're talking about, Passaic County, where is that located?
That's at 200 Memorial Drive in Paterson, New Jersey.
Okay.
We're right across from Passaic County Community College.
Okay, and do we need an appointment to come to this?
No, once again, you can dial that number, 973-742-9226, and just set up a time for a welcome session and you come on in.
Okay, sorry, George.
You also have ability to give the students a job in the summertime, correct?
Yes, we have a program centered around youth services. And youth are one of the areas that we focus in the summer. So they have some actual job experience. So there are several different organizations we deal with in the community that give them an opportunity to work.
And Clifton is one of them with the Recreation Department.
Yes, it is. I believe even Clifton DPW, we work with them.
DPW too?
Yes.
Okay.
Right,
knew
they
it.
have programs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So someone's out of work and they would come to your one-stop center. And this could be anyone, a CEO of a big company to a laborer. You can help literally anyone?
Yes, anyone, once again, who's a New Jersey State citizen can come in. Now, some of the areas that we really focus in, veteran services,
Right.
our mature workers, 55 and up, as we mentioned, youth services. Even the ex-offender population, there's a pool of services dedicated for them also.
Okay, then I also want to ask you this. if someone comes to you, they're really not sure, can you ascertain what aptitude they might have for something? They might say, I'm really not too sure about my career. Is there counselors that could like direct them to the right area?
Excellent question. We have career counselors who specialize in assessment, and we have assessment tools. We use a tape test. It basically is a basic education test to basically find the skill set of each of our customers so we can point them in the correct, I want to say the correct direction for their particular need. Once again, they could be looking to go back to work, or they could be looking for vocational training. And based on their life, based on their skill set, we will give them the best advice possible.
Okay, and so you offer training programs too then, right?
Yes.
If they come in for a specific skill set?
Yes.
So like, you're not really sending them to school in a way, are you?
Well, there are vocational schools. They're not going to a college, but it's a school that is based on a particular area of training. HVAC, electrical,
Right.
you can name, I can name you about 20,000 different trades.
Right.
They're provided through the eligible training provider list.
Right.
It's provided through the state of New Jersey. Now, once again, you go on and they would make their final decision. We would give them all the advice, but ultimately it's up to the customer of where they want to train and what field they want to go into. And most of these trainings are anywhere between 3 months to 6 months.
Okay. So basically what we're trying to get across here is if you're out of work, or you're looking for a job, or you lost your job, this is something you might want to look into besides other career offices. That this is a one-stop center. It's free.
Yes.
It services everyone, like you said, anyone could come in.
Yes.
So if you're looking for a job, this might be someplace you'd like to stop. Certainly, they offer a lot of services from career opportunities to actually helping you dress for success at wherever job you're going to go to, and they could point you in the right direction. So certainly, this is something you may want to look into. Dewan, thank you for coming on and explaining to us. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Well, out of all the reindeer, you know you're the mastermind. I said, run, run, Rudolph, Santa's way too far behind. I said, run, run, Rudolph, Santa, gotta make it to town. Run, Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph. Oh, gotta make them hurry, you could tell to take the freeway down. Run, Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph. I said,
well, that's all for this week on Meet Clifton. We thank you all for joining us and wish you the very best for this Thanksgiving weekend. We'll be back again in 2 weeks with more guests and more of what makes Clifton such a wonderful place to live. Until next time, from myself and George and everyone else here at Meet Clifton, be good to your friends and family, respect your neighbors, keep Clifton close to your heart. This is a great city. Thank you, God bless, and good night.